on.
So hi guys, this is a video about the projects that I've been talking about all this time. So I wanted to get a video out listing the projects. So somewhere along with any text that gets posted with this video, you'll see a list of all the videos, of all the projects, sorry, and alongside each name of each project, you'll see a set of deliverables. So I mentioned deliverables all the way through all of my videos, because this is quite important. The whole idea is that there is a project and it's got some deliverable pieces to it, like a product at the end of it. And the whole point of this is that there is a fixed-ish target to work to. Some of them are more fixed than others. In this video you'll see me glancing at a few notes, so I hope that's not off-putting, but yeah, so you'll see a list of projects somewhere. I'm gonna go through them just very quickly, high level, just to say what they are, and then I think it's probably going to be worth looking at the list itself to see what the deliverables are. I think that'll be right, otherwise you'll probably get caught up in quite a lot of the detail, and there's 12, maybe 13 projects. So that's what's coming. You'll see that somewhere around the text somewhere. There is a prerequisite for even entering into this, and it's to get to grips with a concept called the key person of influence. Right, this is a book. It's a concept that was brought to life by a chap called Daniel Priestley, and I've read the book on this called Becoming a Key Person of Influence. Again, I'll put a link to it somewhere in the video, somewhere in the text, so you'll see what it's all about. But reading this book, and more so, I got it on audiobook, so on Audible. It was available on Audible. I don't like reading. I would rather listen to a book, and I'd listen to this book on the way to work in my car, play it over and over again. I must have done it listened to about 4 times. Had quite a profound effect on me about how an individual goes from becoming a worker bee, for example, someone who would just be used to and understands how it is to be employed and work and then go home for the evening, to becoming an influencer in the space that they're really passionate about, that they're interested in working in. So that is a prerequisite. I've bought the book. I've got the audio for my daughter, and she understands that there is a prerequisite. She needs to read this. She needs to understand, get her head around the idea of becoming a key person of influence. And the next part of that is the projects. So I'm just going to list the projects. So project number 1, and this is for 2 weeks, is learning how to edit videos, create images for videos, and audio for them. So this is to do with creating a video like this, recording it, and then creating an intro, creating an outro, creating audio and overlaying it, and just getting used to that whole kind of, I've got a video, I need to publish it somewhere, but it needs to be clean. Like, you know, when I release these videos, they're quite quick to record and publish, but you can see all the bits in them that are, you know, I've kind of just recorded them as they are. They're not going to be very polished yet. So that's what Ria's going to get used to, because she's interested in the whole YouTube kind of way of being online. The next one is going to be to do with checking analytics. So you post your YouTube videos, you post your social media feeds, you try to talk about a particular topic online, like this one as well, and it's checking analytics and seeing who's engaging with your posts, who's watching your videos, how many clicks you're getting on certain links that you're posting, and how that all works. So the idea is with that is just to get used to that. If you're going to be any sort of influencer, any sort of authority online, or you're going to use social media to post videos and get online, essentially you need to know what's happening with those videos, what's happening with your social media posts, how many people are looking at them, what kind of engagement you've got, what questions people are asking, things like that. So those first two are like 2 weeks each. The third one is creating a YouTube channel for essentially Ria's year out and linking that to 11 months, 11 projects and optimizing that for reaching as many people as possible. Again, this fits into the two that she would have just done. So that would be about creating videos, editing them, checking analytics, and then this is the actual YouTube channel that she's going to create, and this is all going to be to do with her activities on her year out. So the fourth project is going to be cooking for a month for the family. So this is to create evening meals, some fantastic evening meals, serious gourmet dishes for the family for a month. Number 5 is a project which actually started off me thinking about this 11 months, 11 projects idea, and it's called a coffee jug exercise. So what she's going to produce is a system that monitors how much coffee is in a jug, and every time someone pours it, it gets less and less, and when it goes below a certain level, an email gets sent around to the team to say someone needs to fill up the coffee. So that's one of the projects. So that's a month-long project. She's going to be immersed in that. Number 6 is create or design more so an app that can be used on iPhone or Android. But essentially, she's going to design the app and at some point get it created. Number 7 is working at a soup kitchen or a food bank or a charity for a month, and this is going to be planned and obviously I'll have to plan this and get in touch with the charity and get her to do this, but essentially she's going to be going to this place daily and understanding what it's like for people less fortunate than herself. Number 8 is a physical project. She's going to exercise for a month, eat healthy, produce muscle and produce better health, and then record that on a daily basis, so you can look forward to videos on that kind of stuff. And number 9 is a clothing design project. Number 10 is a raise money for a charity project. Number 11 is create a podcast with regular and relevant content, and we're thinking about one podcast a quarter. Number 12 is investigate what it would be like to turn the 11 month 11 project into a business and become an influencer in that space. That's going to be Ria's pet project. And number 13, so this is going over the 11 projects thing. Obviously I've got 13 here, so I've got a few in my bag just in case one of them doesn't work out, is to design workshops on how to make a high earning living using YouTube, other video outlets and social media. So I hope you get a bit of an idea about what's coming. Again, I'm going to post all of this information in text form so you can see what the deliverables are on each project, and then from there on you'll know what to expect. The follow on from here would be one video per project explaining the deliverables, and that will be a shorter video.